Does. Thank you, DA. Two defensive-minded teams, Steve, in the building tonight. These teams are so good, aren't they, at getting stops?
They are. Points will be hard to come by. Both teams give maximum effort on the defensive end, and that's hard to do night after night.
Here are the five for the Clippers. Post-tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. Reggie Jackson out there with Bledsoe. And it's George in at the small forward. And for the Suns, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. Booker and Bridges are the wings. And it's MP in at the point. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Now, here's George. Pass to Zubac. Shakes him. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Bledsoe against MP. 14 feet away. Here's Ayton. First shot, first pass. He's out of the blocks fast.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Here's George. And the rejection by Ayton. MP passes to Crowder. Here's Booker. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And great energy from Booker there in the paint, just working hard to get to his shot.
And George, here we go. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Steve, we know about Paul George, a fantastic outside shooter. He's been an elite three-point artist for some time.
Paul George can get a shot up over most defenders. That's why Kevin has a career three-point percentage that's creeping towards 40%. And he seems to be getting better with age. The consummate team player, Paul George, is an excellent leader, and he's cool to let others lead also.
Booker outside. Pass to Ayton. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
The Suns shooting their first free throw of the night here. Free throw good, MP. George against Bridges. George looking around. Bledsoe outside. Back to George. Just 5 on the clock. Over Ayton. Here's Zubac. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. He had a nice open look right there.
And it's clear Bledsoe knows he has the coaching staff's trust to take those shots, capitalizing well on that one.
MP, offensive rebound.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. George with the ball. Bridges covering. And George, here we go. Bridges with the board.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Back to MP. Tries from 10. Rebound by the Clippers.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Ball's knocked loose. Outside Jackson. The pass to Zubac. Takes it off the glass. Zubac has got his second bucket tonight.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
Bridges finds MP. Ayton with it. Zubac defending. Ayton, the pass to MP. To the paint. On the wing, Bridges. MP outside. For three, Booker. No good. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Bledsoe for three. Drills the three-pointer. Bledsoe's got 6.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game. Fans, and honestly, sometimes even us broadcasters especially can overlook defense, Steve. A different look. Sharks checked in for JaVale McGee. Smith comes in for Kaminsky. Mikal Bridges checked in for Johnson. And MP subbed in for Paul. A big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Hartenstein. Marcus Morris comes in for Serge Ibaka. Paul George is checked in for Nicholas Batum. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Jackson. So for the Clippers right now, post-tandem form, Morris and Zubac. Then it's Paul George, then there's Bledsoe, and it's man in at the 2 guard. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Magic was terrific. He finished with 20 points and a couple of boards as well. A surprise attack from a guy who's typically viewed as a role player. We'll see if he can continue to play a larger role in tonight's game.
Nice work, David. Thank you. Greg, he did some fantastic things in that one. He made a huge impact.
And I look for him to try and repeat that performance here tonight. I really do.
And I'm sure Coach is hoping for that as well, but every night's different. Who knows, maybe someone else will have to step up this time.
Such a wide-open look. 5 points in the game.
The mechanics on Paul George's shot are so good. In the end, the range makes no difference.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 9 points. And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
Here's MP.
2 minutes remaining.
That one falls.
2 minutes.
MP's got the lead up to 11 now for the Suns. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
Yeah, also, though, they've done a good job of pounding the offensive glass for second chance plays. No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead. I can't believe he hasn't hit a shot all period. Someone else needs to step up and help close the gap.
Good. A nice assist from Booker. MP's got 9.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's George. Zubac's the best to George. This one for 3, and it's Eric Bledsoe with the 3.
And boy, their offense becomes all the more efficient when Bledsoe is knocking those down. It just opens up the passing lanes for him as well.
They get the rebound, and that one's good. Ayton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Pass to Bledsoe. Shot from the wing. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
And well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
Here's MP. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. 11 points in the game. Outside, George. Over Ayton. Offensive rebound. And so it's Phoenix with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Pop it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. MP is out there with Booker, and it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Steve is a bigger guard with a great three-point shot. You have to think you'd have done well in today's game.
Yeah, Kevin, but probably as a center, a pick and pop big, because everybody's playing smaller now. So I doubt you'd have found me in the backcourt.
Bridges against George. The shot comes out.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
The Suns shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Personal foul.
And he makes the first. So for the Suns, JaVale McGee comes in for DeAndre Ayton. And Chris Paul subbed in for Devin Booker. Hartenstein, he's checked in for the Clippers. Luke Kennard comes in for Eric Bledsoe. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Crowder with the steal. Here's the floater. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And the Suns lead by 18. The Clippers shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. Here's Hartenstein. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Here's George. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound. McGee's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. MP, that's for 2. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Clippers trail by 18. Outside, George. Here's Hartenstein. Covered by MP. Hartenstein passes to Jackson.
Quick off his feet. The long arms. Easy jam for Jackson.
Here's Paul. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
Reggie Jackson can still provide scoring. Maybe not at the 19 points per game level he once did, but he can still make an impact.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. And Reggie Jackson, Steve, as you said, not the big scorer he once was.
He's got a reduced role, Kevin, on this team right now, but he can still get you a bucket when needed. Credit to Reggie Jackson for staying ready at all times.
Kaminsky is checked in for Phoenix. Johnson comes in for Bridges. And then for the Clippers, Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Marcus Morris. And it's Batum in for George. MP with it. And Batum picks him up defensively. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Nicholas Batum. The Suns shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Smith checked in for Phoenix. Here's Batum. Here's Hartenstein. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
MP dishes to Paul. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Here's MP. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight. Clippers trail by 19. Kennard, the pass to Hartenstein. Over Johnson. Hartenstein can't get it to go. And so MP will bring it up for the Suns. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. He kicks to Kaminsky. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds in the game. Batum passes to Kennard. Back to Batum. 1:11 left here in the third quarter. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
MP with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Batum's running, can't connect from short range. Suns leading by 16. Here's MP. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Suns have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. Sun changes for Phoenix. Ayton, he's checked in for Smith. And it's Devin Booker in for Paul. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Man comes in for Luke Kennard.
A little breakdown there, letting them get that rebound. You can't allow that to happen.
Jackson down low, covered by MP.
The 7-foot wingspan of Reggie Jackson makes him a bigger player inside. Helps him draw fouls.
For Los Angeles, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
And Phoenix making a change here. Charge is checked in. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Count it. Ayton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the third. And stolen by MP. Fast break, here come the Suns. 14 feet away. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Pass to Jackson. 2 on the clock. And the dunk by Jackson.
The flat-out speed of Reggie Jackson. No struggles getting to the rim and then doing something about it when he gets there.
And so it's Phoenix out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here, looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, they've got Paul George. Baca is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then there's Bledsoe, and it's Man in at the 2. Bledsoe outside. Ibaka wide open. He fires. Off target from three-point range. Phoenix leading by 19. MP with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. Good on the shot.
And padding that field goal percentage. Just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
The Clippers shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. And it's Bledsoe off the drive, and the layup's good off the glass.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Crowder finds MP. And the rejection by Zubac. Here's Bledsoe. Phoenix grabs the miss. MP passes to Ayton. And it's sent back by Bledsoe.
And really a high flyer with those go-go gadget arms. Bledsoe right on top of that shot, making an impact at the defensive end.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Anytime.
So it's the Suns winning easily here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
All right, y'all, how we doing today?
Hey, man, major props on making the Rising Stars Challenge.
Thanks, John.
Hey, what does it mean to you and your team to earn this honor?
Man, it's big, and it says a lot about the guys I've worked with, how far they've helped me come in this short time that I've been here, and at this level, you need a great team around you to succeed, and I've got that, so I'll be looking forward to going out there and putting on a show for those guys.
Speaking of superstars, Jalen Rose told me recently that All-Star Weekend is like the biggest party in all of sports. How much are you looking forward to the hoopla surrounding the games?
You know I love hoopla, John.
It's true. Man, you're one of the biggest hoopla fans I know.
Look, no doubt, I like to get in there and mix it up. See and be seen. Look fresh, act fresh, be fresh. That's my motto.
Oh, come on, man. You have to put that on a T-shirt.
Look, act, be. Yo, hey, I kind of like that. Could be something that... I see you, John. Good looking out. All right, I'm good. Thank you, guys.
Figured out. Trying to figure it out.
Yo, what's up, man?
Hey, need some help? Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. One more. Keep it going. Just like that.
Hey, see you later, man.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do. get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do. Focus.
See you later.
exiting through the wreck with Booker T33, steals the ball, pushes the pace, and shovels the pass by the defender's face. Playing two-way all day. Vote now for your top play of the week and assist one of them into the finalist spot for top play of season 4. I'll be back next week to choose your final contender. And hey, get your best play on 2K TV by submitting them on social media using hashtag 2KTVWow. I'll see you inside your next Nuggets game in NBA 2k22.
Another bright, sunny day here in the desert. Here are the starters for Houston. Manning the backcourt, it's Wall and Green. Jayshawn Tate out there with David Nwaba. And it's Şengün in at the center position. And for the Suns, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. MP is out there with Devin Booker. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Grant, you won Rookie of the Year. You feel that a rookie Wall is a real thing this time of the season?
I think it is, B.A. Now, I'm not the smartest guy in the room, but 30 games versus 82 games is a serious difference. The physicality of the NBA can also wear down a rookie.
And he drops it first.
Hey, Jalen Green kind of started his career with a big moment, being the first player to join the Ignite team in the G League, where he got a taste of the NBA style of play.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
The Rockets on offense. Shoots from the baseline. Nice D from Bridges. The seasoning Jalen Green picked up in the G League really did help strengthen his game.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, what a great opportunity for him to grow as a player, allowing him to continue sharpening his skills while playing against league caliber talents.
So it's the Rockets now, coming off a Suns make. Here's Wall, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
So physical for a 1. Wall has the size and skill to do work in the paint.
Pass to MP from 11 feet away, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far. MP's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Wall against MP. Outside, Green. Sinks it from distance. Green's got 5 now.
You can trust Wall to find those openings. He's a talented distributor who wouldn't miss that chance.
The offensive rebound. Out to Bridges. MP, the pass to Booker. Clock at 6. Over Green. Booker can't get it to go.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Back to Wall. Pass to Nwaba. Green with the ball. Now Nwaba. Up and in on the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Green. Outside Nwaba. Pass to Wall. Now Tate, covered by Crowder. Crowder against Tate. The 11-footer. And there's Green on the assist from Tate.
Assist from
He's got 7.
Jayshawn Tate.
The Suns trailing. To the paint. Here's MP. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. Green against Booker. And it's hammered home by Green.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Now here's Bridges. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Got a piece of it. Outside, Green. Pass to Nwaba. Banked it in off the glass.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Timeout called. The Suns
trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and All they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
And the Suns will go. Changes for Phoenix. Smith, he's checked in for McGee. Saric comes in for Kaminsky. And MP is subbed in for Paul. The Suns have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Booker the 2 with Johnson at the 3. Then it's MP. Then there's Dario Saric. And it's Smith in at the 5, down low. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now here's Porter. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Good on the bucket. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
Well, in their first half of play, they're closing out aggressively. The block shots, a key indicator of their activity defensively.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game. This can make it so much easier for your teammates when you throw that lead pass that gets to them right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Here's Strus. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Garuba, no good. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc in the second quarter. Pass to Saric. MP outside. Shot from the wing. No good, off the front rim. Houston in the lead.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Clippers put on a show. He ended up with 21 points, and thanks to his assertiveness, he drew a number of fouls, getting himself to the line. The way he owned aspects of the game was exciting to watch. Guys, maybe he's breaking out. Back to you.
Yeah, Allie, he was playing with excellent intensity out there, getting what he wanted.
Agreed. He's coming into this one with some great momentum.
No reason to settle. Just keep getting to his money spots.
Now here's Porter. He's got 5. Here's Strus. Shot clock at 3.
2 minutes.
Unloads from 13. Not going to go that time. Saric with some nice D. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. To the inside. Smith passes to Saric. Takes a 13-footer. And that one hits the back iron.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
The drive by Porter. Shoots over Saric. It doesn't go for him. The Suns go the other way with it, and that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Free throw good. MP. Phoenix making some changes. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Smith. Crowder comes in for Saric. And it's Bridges in for Johnson. For Houston, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Here's Wall. The Rockets with another miss. Well, Phoenix is shooting just 38% in this quarter. Crowder finds MP. It's rebounded by Houston. Last time they met was in Houston.
And games like that are backbreakers. To be so close to victory, but let it slip away is frustrating.
You want to respond in kind, but that last game, it was an effort that most of the time can get you a win. You ran into a tough opponent that was playing at a high level. That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now here's Nwaba. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Pass to Şengün. Outside Tate. Over Ayton. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Oh, man, 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
Right at the free throw line. Tries again. It's rebounded by Şengün.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Nwaba, pass to Wall. From outside, off the mark. And a pretty tightly contested game. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Well, Brent, you played for some Spitfire coaches. Does that style still work for players today, you think?
I think players will always want a coach BA that keeps them accountable and wants them to grow and learn. I think the communication style has changed, but the demands haven't.
So, on the floor for Houston. Manning the backcourt, it's Wall and Green. David Nwaba is out there with Jayshawn Tate. And it's Şengün in at the center position. And Phoenix shooting 40% so far in this one. Booker finds MP. Pass to Bridges. Back to MP. Ayton in the high post. Just 5 on the clock. From deep, MP. Lays out. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Booker against Green. Back to Wall. Beyond the arc. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got 3 assists tonight.
Coming into the league, Wall didn't take many threes, but he's added this dimension to his game.
And Wall really helps you across the board.
He fills up the stat sheet at both ends, but he also has that presence, that it factor. Whether winning or losing, his confidence never wanes.
Here's Wall following the score by Phoenix. Over MP. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Standing at 6'4", Wall is a big point guard. That size along with his handles help him operate inside.
Some changes for Phoenix. McGee, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Kaminsky comes in for Crowder. And it's Paul in for Booker. Martin, he's checked in for the Rockets. Robinson comes in for Nwaba. MP, no good that time. And Houston the other way now. Looking ahead to the next game, playing at Los Angeles. They'll match up against the Clippers. That'll be the 3rd stop of this 4-game trip.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
And it's the Suns with the ball. After the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Johnson, he's checked in for Bridges. Strus, he's checked in for the Rockets. Porter Jr. comes in for Wall. He throws good. McGee. Into the 3rd. 2 minutes in now. Now Robinson. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Pass to Martin. Tate with it. Just 5 to shoot. 17-foot shot on the way. He can't get it to go. And Phoenix will come the other way. MP drives in.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Porter Jr. That's his first personal foul.
First one falls for him.
Second team foul. At the line for your...
And both free throws good for MP. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Outside Tate. On the wing, Porter. Back to Tate. And he goes in for the dunk.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Now here's MP. Tries a 10-footer. Yes, it's good. MP's got 6 here in the quarter.
And no one really crashing down on the backside. A breakdown defensively.
2 minutes remaining in the 3rd.
Porter against Paul. The drive by Porter. Nice D from Paul. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this 3rd quarter. The baseline J. And that one's long. Houston has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this 3rd quarter. Pass to Porter. Here's Martin. Now here's Robinson. Here's Martin. Covered by McGee. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Porter. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. 1:16 left in the 3rd quarter. MP drives in. The shot no good, and it's Houston the other way. They've led by as many as 11. Robinson passes to Porter. Back to Robinson. Shoots over Johnson. Again, Houston.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the three ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
A nice shot by MP.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Ball against Porter. 36 seconds left in the third.
It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his second.
There's been a lot of stops in CP3's career, but there's been no doubt when he's on the team.
He's making a switch here. MP's checked in. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Devin Booker out there with MP. And it's Ayton in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
How about that? Ayton showing why he was picked first overall. That's a reason.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Jalen Green.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the three ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Rockets coach had some advice for the team over the last break. He said, guys, you don't have to chuck up the first 3 you see. Keep your heads up. Keep looking for the best option. Let's see how they respond. Back to you guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Crowder, the pass to MP. It's rebounded by Houston.
Let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot off him.
Yep, that one's good. Now it's a 5-point Houston lead.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
And MP with a basket on the assist by Bridges. MP's got 20 points.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
Ball against MP. Pass to Tate. Here's Şengün. Back to Tate. 3 on the clock. Over Booker. Tate's shot is off. The Suns have gotten 7 of 16 attempts to drop since the start of the fourth. Bridges finds MP. Money! And that one brings them within 1.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Wall. Yes!
Wall. Fantastic night for Wall. Looks like the guy who tore up the league when he first arrived.
Bridges passes to MP. Inside. Up top, Booker. Pass to MP. Now Ayton. And here's Booker. Green with the defensive effort.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
And after a series of major injuries, Wall still remains one of the more athletic players in this league.
Nwaba, he's checked in for Strus.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
MP no good. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
Shooting for good on the first, and that puts him up 5.
At the line for 2.
and he hits both free throws here. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. 9 seconds left in the final quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, act fast, but without mistakes.
For 3, Booker. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Wall.
Phoenix ball.
Here's MP. And so it's Houston winning this one. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.
It's a lot of chatter about MP being a Rookie of the Year contender. But guess what? I don't see it. He's put together a decent stretch or two, but there's film on him now. Real film I'm talking about, not that fake YouTube.
Yeah. Gotta figure it out. Gotta figure it out. Coming anyway. Yeah. Hey, I'm a cool if you get to know me. Don't spend my time trying to kiss 250 large in a book bag. I do my by my lonely. That's probably why these know me. I order $50 guacamoles. And my diamonds hit. By your rollie tick, tick, tick. A blue fur for my man. Boo, they all lame. That's for even thinking you was with us. We don't like jokes, don't be with us. Saw the car keys, now with us. Roscoe's on the table, that's for breakfast. For a high roller, they get. Ice-T told me I was special. I know the big by the exit. For this money, they get reckless. She wanna wrist and hands froze. Come get me in the Lambo. Playoff game at Lambeau. Air Max 97s on my toes. Then I told her just pose. Influential artists like Da Vinci. Might switch it up and buy a Bentley. Redna on the mic, oh y'all don't get me. I heard he turned down 500. Expensive taste. All these whack songs y'all running. These rap don't want it. These backpack don't want it. Yeah. Going to your head like girls kissing on your ear like. Going to your head like girls kissing on your ear like. By my lonely. By my lonely. By my lonely.
What do they care? I need enough of my keys. Mama, better,
One last interactive question before we wrap up the show, and this one is a freebie.
So, if you're playing my GM or my league, which team are you making a trade for? Is it the Lakers, the Sixers, the Kings, or other? That's a tough one.
Remember, there is no wrong answer. That's it for us this week. Enjoy that BC.
And make sure to check us out on social media.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us for the NBA Rising Stars Challenge. Get ready for some thrilling end-to-end action as the best first and second-year players in the NBA do battle on the hardwood. Alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan.
And Kevin, you talked about some thrills being in store for us tonight. These young guys.
He will go for a different look here. Tate, he's checked in for Barnes. Bay comes in for Edwards. Anthony's checked in for Cunningham. And MP subbed in for Ball. Green kicks to Thomas. Here's Şengün. Back to Thomas. No one near him. And he connects with the jumper. Thomas got his second bucket of the night.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
MP finds Bay. MP outside. Passes it to Tate. Back to MP. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And both free throws good for MP. And it's Team World with the ball. It's a 14-point game. Over to the wing. Thomas, it's a wide open look. The shot, no good. So USA will take it the other way.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Here's Giddey. With one on the clock, and it's USA sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've been putting on a... Welcome back as we get a glimpse of the future here at the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it has been a fantastic game up to this point.
It certainly has. I mean, we know these young fellas can play, and they are putting on a show.
They've got MP. Jayshawn Tate out there with Mobile. Then it's Sadiq Bey. And it's Anthony in at the two spot.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
So, Team World's 5 right now. We've got Avdia, also Thomas out there, and it's Şengün in at the 5 spot.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
And here's MP for 3. Good on the triple. MP's got 5 points so far.
And for this young man, this game is serving as kind of a coming-out party, if you will. A lot of fans haven't seen him that often during the regular season.
And that's one of the neat things about the Rising Stars Challenge. It's a way for some talented young players to get their first taste of the national spotlight.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Week. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
And it's blocked, and it's out of bounds. Team World will retain possession. Shot clock at 2. Here's Green, and it's good with time running down in the shot clock.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight, and that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Back to MP. And that's good off the glass that time. MP's got 5 points now in the quarter. Team World trails by 17. Green, the pass to Giddey. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Yeah, nice, silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better.
Guys, I hope we get to see a few more of those.
Anthony finds MP. Got it. Good job in the low post. MP's got 9.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Down low, here's Şengün.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And USA will go for a... USA riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. We've got more. In store for you right after this. And we're glad to have you along as we resume the action at the Risings. He's checked in for ball. So it's USA now. Anthony Edwards out there with Barnes. Then there's Mobley. Then it's Cunningham. And it's MP in at the point. Barnes trying to free himself up. 2 points. That one goes. And that's 11 points for MP. MP's gone 4 for 5 from the floor tonight. Just 1 miss. And for Team World, they've got Wagner. And it's Giddey in at the 2. The dunk by Achua.
And in terms of size, not your typical center. But, man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And it goes down 2 points. 13 points for MP.
Boy, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Wagner with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Count that bucket. Giddey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
you know, I know his NBA career is just starting out, but he has been logging some veteran minutes in the regular season.
Well, in his short time in the league, Greg, he's earned the full confidence of the coaching staff. They're not afraid to use him in any situation.
Cunningham passes to MP. They get it again. Here's
That is not possible. What we just is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for USA.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
And guys, I think you've got to give them credit for the number of steals they've taken away. I mean, a lot of effort on the defense from them tonight.
MP, good.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
The pass to Wagner. Here's Giddey. Good ball movement here by Team World. Now, here's Wagner. Edwards defending. Just 4 to shoot. And that one's good. Wagner's got 7 points in the game.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
For the game, shooting 5 of 7 at the line.
First personal foul, first team foul. Shooting for your USA.
The first one falls.
In the 2020 draft, he was the number 1.
Into the lineup
with some changes. Barnes, he's checked in for Edwards. LaMelo Ball comes in for Maxey, and MP subbed in for Cole Anthony. To the wing right side. Here's Giddey. Hits the three-point bomb.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Barnes out there with Bay. Then there's LaMelo Ball. Then there's Jayshawn Tate. And it's MP in at the point guard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs. +8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Giddey, the pass to Green. Lobbed up there for Green, and Green slams it in.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Here's Giddey, covered by MP. Avdia gets the bucket.
Perfect dime drop that time. Nice execution of the bounce pass.
Ball, the pass to MP. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
And Clark, the NBA is supporting those players who use their platform for change. In 2021, the NBA created the new Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Award.
Yeah, that sends a really powerful message because those who have followed the career of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he was my idol as I was growing up, know that he not only performed at the highest level between the lines, but he has always been a voice and an activist for social justice, for education, for doing what's right and decent. His career outside of basketball clearly embodies what being about human rights is all about. So that's a really powerful message and one that I'm glad to see the NBA put forth.
MP, no good. And it's Team World with the ball. Pass to Giddey. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
To the middle. And there's the bucket from MP. MP's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Campazzo, he's covered by Ball. Here's Pokusevski. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got 7 rebounds in the game. MP, no good. Now, here's Wagner. He's covered closely, and he gets it to go.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Here's MP. Here's Mobley. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
And USA with some changes. Bays checked in for Barnes. And Maxey subbed in for Ball. On offense, here's Team World. And here's Wagner. Passes to Campazzo. And the 3 off target.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
MP banked in off the glass. MP's got 27 points.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Campazzo, the pass to Wagner. Over MP, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Wagner's got 4 points in the quarter. Pass to Tate. And there's the bucket from MP.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Giddey, the pass to Campazzo. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Dishes to MP. And there's the pass to Tate. And there's the feed. From 13. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Campazzo covered by MP. Now here's Wagner. Defense is right there. The shot no good. MP outside. Mobley dishes to MP. And it's good, 2 points. MP's got 31 points.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now, here's Wagner. Over Maxey. And it's Wagner missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Great pass to set up the lay-in. And that's now 33 points for MP.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished. Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
MP with the bounce pass to the inside. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Shooting for your USA.
That one is no good. On offense, here's Team World. And Thomas has it in the corner. The offensive rebound. Pass to Abdia. So USA wins it.
What a terrific game. I tell you what, these young players are going to give us years of excitement to come. The future of the NBA is looking very bright with these guys, Kevin.
Terrific. Young players, it sure is. You're right, Greg. And this really was a fun contest to watch, as it always is. We hope you've all enjoyed it as much as we have. Thanks so much for joining us. For Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
What do they care? I need enough of my kids. Zoom, I'm a better dumber, straight from a tree. Watch how I climb up, I'm on top of my. She say, Papi, is it mine? I said it depends. When look from PK, little Kim. She want me, let me click in. For the comeback, whoa. She want revenge. She a Scorpio, best thing I know her. The hinges, off of the door, dealing my friendship. I feel like Joey, but lipstick. Keep it realistic, no fiction. Work for no. I got employees just to get real. It's the boys, me no Carlito pushing her. Prodigal. It's me not advertising, not hiding. It's me optimizing my option. I took a second, the doctor put me about my mama. Cook up, a walk took yo, like a walk. Cook up, a walk took yo, like a walk. You do some soft. School you take the summers off. I love the. You can never take me down. If you ain't like me, you gon' hate me now. Your first psyche is manifested as a child. My cousin stacked this bread and manifested as a. You thought she on my head and manifested as a crime. I need enough of my kids. Zoom, mama, Bella, dumber, straight from a tree. Watch how I climb up, I'm on top of. She say, Papi, is it mine? I said it depends. When look, PK, little Kim. She want me, let me click in then. Mother come back, whoa. She want revenge. She a Scorpio, let's think I know her. They like my friends.
That my best friend, she a real bad, got her own money. She don't need no on the dance floor. She had 2, 3, now she twerking. She throw it out and come back in.
That's my best friend, she a real bad, drive her own car. She don't need no lift in a. No, my girl gon' tip. Now she twerking, she throw it out and come back in. Hey, beat, is that my bestie in a testy? Fresh blowout, skin on town, she ready. You look good with a T at the end. I'm a hyper every time, now my friend. She been down since the jellies and the bobos. Now me stepping out the Jeep, got my nut lows. When we pull up to the scene, they be filled with jealousy. If a in the need. She gon' bring that phone with the T like. Guess what? All the rich boys wanna on us. I just end up, you could look, don't touch. And I'm back bustin' bands every time we link up.
That my best friend, she a real bad, got her own money. She don't need no on the dance floor. She had 2, 3, now she twerking. She throw it out and come back in.
That's my best friend. She a real bad, drive her own car. She don't need no lift in a. No, my girl gon' tip. Now she twerking. She throw it out and come back in.
That my best friend, if you need a, I ain't dumb but she my Tweedledee. If she ride for me, she don't need a key. If she sideways, she straighten you with me to be. And she so bad that I just can't take that nowhere. She off her said, don't go there. Break her back, she protect and attack it. Let them buckle. Give no air. Whole world wanna be.
In recognition of Black History Month, over the next few weeks, 2KTV will be retelling stories of people who left a huge imprint on the civil rights movement from our Respect Your OGs. Stay tuned for the first installment in this episode featuring Elgin Baylor.
February has arrived, and with it comes a bunch of fun events in 2K22. This weekend, the Concha Del Mar hosts Deck Party. If you want double XP, Deck 15 is the place to be.
A sunny view of downtown Oklahoma City for you there. And we have
Thanks, BA.
More picks than they can possibly use. So more trades ahead, you would think, Allie. Thank you. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Devin Booker out there with MP. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And for the Thunder, they've got Alexei Pokusevsky. Also, Derek Favors out there. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Lou Dort. And it's Giddey in at the 2. And it's good for 2.
Well, that's the court awareness of Mr. Devin Booker. This guy increasingly becoming such a good passer.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, rejected by Ayton. Crowder outside. On the wing, MP. Dort defending. Here's MP. And no good. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. On the money from 12 feet away.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander getting that in-between game. He's very confident in the mid-range.
From 13, they get it back. And Ayton with the stuff.
Making the most of the second chance opportunity.
Hey, the hustle is real, and the hustle is rewarded. Here's Giddey. 9 points for him in his last game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
That's an encouraging sign for sure. Boy, when DeAndre Ayton is hustling and focused, he can send it back with the best of them.
Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Now here's MP. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. It doesn't matter. Just make shots.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
How fast off his feet is Gilgeous-Alexander. What a dunk. Well, Lou Dort earned his first minutes in the NBA because of his elite defensive prowess. But think about the improvements on his perimeter game last year. Now a legit threat on the offensive end.
And he gets the bucket. MP's got 6 points. The Thunder have gone 2 of 4 so far. Gilgeous-Alexander against MP. It's good on the putback.
Well, that's the size of Derek Favors, allowing him to snag these boards. This guy, you've got to keep him off the offensive glass.
Here's Crowder, battles through traffic and lays it in. And Dort smoothed out his jump shot too, Doris, as you mentioned. Much improved numbers.
Yeah, you look now and think, boy, this guy went undrafted, and he'll continue to develop as a shooter. Lou Dort now a fantastic perimeter two-way player. Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy, just struggling to make shots right now.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 7 so far. Here's Dort. Uses the glass on the layup.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Here's Bridges. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander double team. Pass to Dort. 4-3. And Aiden pulls it down. The Suns have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. In transition, here come the Suns. MP no good. The Thunder have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Dort with it. He's guarded by Bridges. Booker against Dort. Phoenix grabs the miss.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Crowder, the pass to MP. Oh, he tries a 3. It's hauled in by Pokusevski. Oklahoma City trailing. Now Dort. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. And a missed layup. And the Suns shooting 55%. An ideal start so far. Crowder. Kicks it out to MP. Pass to Crowder. Second chance shot. That shot off the mark. So the Thunder will take it the other way. 27 seconds left in the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Crowder. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
And the basket by MP. MP's got 8 points.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's not going to go for him. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. We've got JaVale McGee. Frank Kaminsky is out there with Johnson. Then there's Chris Paul, and it's MP in at the 2 spot.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Johnson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Healed on the wing. 6 to shoot to the middle. Here's Giddey. Oh, MP with a block. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Pulls up at the elbow. That one off the back iron and out.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it, because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Robinson Earl. Oh, McGee with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. McGee touched it last. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. He's guarded by Paul. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
Boy, you take one look at JaVale McGee and feel like this guy was built for the game of basketball. Remember, both his parents played at a high level. His mom, in fact, won a couple titles at the collegiate level and a gold medal with the U.S. women's team.
Muscala, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Muscala. 5 on the clock. Hield from outside. They get the rebound. Giddy. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
Roby, he's checked in for Muscala. Jaric checks in for the Suns. Smith comes in for Kaminsky. And JaVale McGee standing 7 feet even, but a 7'6" wingspan, Doris.
Boy, you want to talk about, quote, a catch radius. This guy uses his length to great effect. Finishes above the rim and controls that airspace.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Gilgeous-Alexander against Smith. They grab their own miss. Outside heel. Second shot opportunity. The Suns clear it. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall, there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
You know what? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
He's off on the first. And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complimentary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers, and I did a pretty good job.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Out of bounds, the Oklahoma City's ball.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
Oh, my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Pass to Roby, outside heel. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Roby. That shot missing. And Phoenix the other way now. Bridges passes to MP. Good. And that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Booker against Hield. To the inside. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
More than just a score. Hield moves the ball well, especially when his guys are open.
Bridges passes to MP. Perfection with the jumper from the elbow. MP's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's 39 seconds left in the second quarter. The three is up. And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
Boy, this guy's confidence from the outside is growing and growing. Gilgeous-Alexander with the three-point shot.
And he gets that one. MP's got 21.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 3 from the three-point line in the second. Gilgeous-Alexander against MP. Hield from outside. Second chance effort. And the layup is up and in.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Bridges finds MP. It could go. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Suns. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Oklahoma City trailing.
Boy, one thing you love about Dario Saric, his ability to pass as a big man. This guy has great vision and the ability to deliver the basketball.
We've got Lugan Stort. Alexei Pokushevsky is out there with Derek Favors. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Giddey in at the shooting guard. That's the group from Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This guy is showing off his entire offensive package right now. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in full effect.
And Doris Saric, almost like a store-brand version of Jokic with how he can create.
Oh, that's a great description because there are some fantastic store brands. He's got that same skill set, right? This guy is always going to find a way to contribute because he's got such a well-rounded offensive game.
Here's Giddey. Booker defending. That one goes. Count it.
Well, we know this. Derek Favors is terrific. Rolling hard after setting the pick. This guy is a terrific screen and roll player.
Bridges finds MP. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Johnson, he's checked in for the Suns. Both good from the line that time. The Thunder have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Dort. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Crowder's got 4 rebounds now. Gilgeous-Alexander against MP. Phoenix no good that time either.
Let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
The first free throw is good.
Substitution for the Suns. At the line for your Thunder, Derek Favors. At the line for 1.
That's good from Favors.
Most people would say Derek Favors a throwback big man, right? The guy wants to be effective at posting up, but he can shoot the face-up jump shot as well.
With 2 seconds left. That one is off. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. The Suns on top. They lead by 13. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Phoenix has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Chris Paul out there with MP, and it's Ayton in at the center position.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Hield. It's hauled in.